Hello Internet and welcome to another day of shining a light on my record collection. Today we are shining a light on Yoruba Records, Osunlade and the Yoruba peoples from West Africa to make another musical connection traveling all the way from West Africa, what is in the present day Nigeria, Benin, Ghana, and go all the way to the cities of the United States, specifically the dance floors of New York, and in extension, of course, also the dance floors of Amsterdam and my sets, because I figured out that a lot of the music that I like can kind of be traced back to the Yoruba peoples, the rhythms, their deities, the orishas, like Yemaya, the name of this track. A lot of the music that I like, for example, Osunlade's music, Chocosal's music, Ron Trent, Trinidadian Deep, they all have a lineage that traces back to the Yoruba peoples in West Africa. And this week I found a book, kind of blew my mind again, because I already knew like there is intricacies in rhythm and music that we can only try to understand. But I found a book and it's called Ancient Text Messages of the Yoruba Bata Drum. And what it talks about, or what I learned, is that the Yoruba language is transferable to drum language one-on-one. So instead of, why it's called text messages, the book, is that we can text message over distance, but hundreds of years ago they would use the drum to message people over distance, which is not a surprise to me, but the fact that the language is one-on-one transferable to certain drums blew my mind a little bit. So I wanted to tell that in this reel, as well as shine some light on some of the records in my collection that I like a lot by Osunlade. This last one, Yemaya. This one I saw Tia Parrish play. Let the Record Play by Frank I. This one is another big favorite of mine. Jazztronic Dentro Mi Alma, the Yoruba Soul remix, has had quite some plays in Locomotion sets over a year ago, I think. Then what we have here, the Yoruba Soul remix of Quoted by Osunlade. Most of these are like deep house or like percussive house tracks. Then here is another one I did not expect to be such a banger, but I've played it quite a lot. It's Dynamite T, the Yoruba Soul remix. Beautiful deep house. Then there's some ones that haven't had as much playtime, and I would not be able to tell you anymore what they are, but maybe I wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah, vocal deep house, 124 BPM, Basamba, tired little one. Maybe that's a connection with Brazil, because in Candomblé culture and in other in other things in Brazil, the Yoruba culture is present as well, because obviously the transatlantic slave trade ended up in many places, and peoples from West Africa ended up as slaves, sadly, in Brazil, the Caribbean, the south of the US. So that's kind of how the lineage happened. This one on Strictly Rhythm, My Reflection. Been a while that I played this. Here's another one, also been a while that I played this, so I would not be able to tell you. Most of it's deep house. Then I got two new ones in today. Because of You, Yoruba Soul remix, and another remix by Jazz. Looking forward to playing that in a bit, once I stop recording this reel. And here's another one, Night Song, Osunlade remix. That's it for today. A book I would like to encourage you to look into is this one, And the Roots of Rhythm Remain, because it talks about what I've been talking about in this reel specifically, and there's a chapter on Cuban music and how that ties into this story as well. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment with your favorite Osunlade track. I'm curious. There is I think 300 releases with his name on it or on his label. So I have some digging to do, and digging is more fun with other people. See you on the next one.